What's up, guys? DreamcastGuy here. For Book Review Saturday this week, we are reviewing The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfus. The way I always like to explain it is it's basically a very much more adult Harry Potter. It involves a kid going to a school for wizards, which in this are called arcanists, but instead of it just being all whimsical and fun, hey guys, I'm Harry Potter, I'm sure we can just get all those mean bullies. Instead it's like, hey, the mean bullies have stolen a vial of your blood and now they're trying to bind it together for a spell that's going to break all your bones during the big exam. So it's harsh and it's interesting. There are times when you're probably going to want to cry while reading this book. He's on a giant quest for revenge, and the whole thing he wants to do is learn the name of the wind. In this, there are two kinds of magic that are really interesting. There's arcanists, who can bind any two things together that are of like matter. Like, if I take one of your hairs, then I have a small amount of your matter because you have other hairs. So if I apply fire to it while I have a binding spell set, then you're going to feel a little bit of heat. If I have several clumps of your hair and you're nearby, then I can channel more heat and it'll make you maybe catch fire, make the rest of your hair catch fire. But if you have a pencil in your hand and I have a splinter of another pencil, then I can bind it to that, but then I'm going to have to put even more energy into it to make any sort of reaction. It's pretty much going to come down to a 50-to-1 ratio. We're going to have to put 50 times the energy into this pencil spec to equal any energy into your bound pencil, just because it's like an interesting trade-off system. It's kind of mixed with alchemy. But the other type of magic is naming, and apparently if you learn the respect or earn the ability, you can call the name of certain things. Like at one point there's a guy that runs into who knows the name of fire, and he just makes a noise. He just like says something and that makes no sense to anybody, but he's literally talking to a fire, and he just starts putting his hand in these flames and picking up coals, and it does nothing to him. Where he's like, oh, I've spoken to the fire and we have an agreement that it won't burn me. Well, Kvoth is trying to learn the name of the wind, which, who knows, could make him fly, or beat people up, or break your bones inside of your body. It's good. After you finish this one, definitely read the sequel, The Wise Man's Fear. They are both so good. Dang, my nose itches, sorry. But the only downside of this is that Patrick Rothfus spends about 6 years writing each book. So now that both of these are done, I think it's going to be another 4 or 5 before we finally get to finish this. This one's really, really good. I have to say I like this one a little bit more just because towards the end he fucking goes and trains with ninjas. They are long. Be prepared. These are like 1,000 pages each. They are fucking huge, but they are amazing. It takes about a week to get through one just because they are so big, no matter how fast of a reader you are. But if you can find them, find them. Because Patrick Rothfus, even though you're a fucking nutbag in real life, you know how to fucking turn phrase. This has been DreamcastGuy. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if there's other books you want me to review or read. I read a book a week, so I'm always open to suggestions. So thanks so much for watching, and keep dreaming.